We've got developing news in the world of pharma. Moderna says it is suing rival vaccine maker Pfizer and its partner BioNTech over the technology used to make its COVID-19 vaccines. We're joined by Yahoo Finance's Anjalee Khemlani for the latest on this. This is a surprise development here. Moderna, the single product company that had been working on this mRNA vaccine for a long time, suing its main rivals.
And also another longtime mRNA maker, BioNTech. We obviously know the history that BioNTech has with the mRNA platform, but what Moderna is focusing on is the delivery method, and that is what, if you've ever heard the term lipid nanoparticles, that's what was used to help deliver that vaccine formula into the arms of individuals. Now, that is the crux of what Moderna is suing for, saying that they developed this over time and overcame the problem and solve the problem of how to deliver the vaccine formula into the body without it spurring basically like a response, an immune response that was negative, so that the body didn't recognize it negatively and attack the formula. And so that is the timeline that they're looking at, is that 2011 to 2017 time period, 2016 time period, when MERS was an issue, and that's when Moderna developed this solution according to their suit. Now, it's important to note, number one, Pfizer has said that they have not yet been served in this suit, and Moderna is also planning to file in Germany. And the reason why the U.S. and Germany are targets here is because Moderna is not enforcing its patents in low and middle income countries. That is a shift that they committed to earlier this year in March. So that's why we're seeing sort of a specific target regionally of where they're looking at enforcing this and looking to, in the future, what Pfizer may be able to do in terms of licensing this technology, according to what they're saying.
Now, when we think about the vaccine sales, kind of bringing this to their financials as well, I mean, we know that Pfizer is expecting, or had expected, about $32 billion worth of vaccine sales just for its COVID vaccine this year. What kind of damages are we talking about Moderna trying to get in all of this too?
There is a mention in the suit and in the release about Moderna not looking to enforce anything that the U.S. government would be responsible for in terms of damages. And you have to remember, a lot of those sales still come from government purchases, right? So as it stands right now, the commercial market has not developed yet, but it is developing, right? That's what's on the horizon, and that's what really could impact this moving forward.
I guess the other question I would ask is why Moderna is doing this. And I don't know if we know that yet. I mean, besides just the legal rationale, right? It's just something that is so sort of political, right? Something that has helped the world, right? Inarguably. Like, why pick this fight?
There's a lot going on when it comes to patent infringement and mRNA specifically. There are a couple other companies. It'll be long if we go into the details, but they're not the only ones suing. And we also have to remember that, unrelated, but also to the point, the U.S. government also had an issue with Moderna as well. So there's been a lot of behind the scenes, these kinds of lawsuits going on in the past 2 years. And this is sort of just the latest one, and obviously the most notable one. In terms of justification, I mean, Moderna did say in their release, quote, that they believe Pfizer and BioNTech, their vaccine, infringes patents that Moderna filed between those years I mentioned, and that is covering Moderna's foundational mRNA technology. And that technology is critical to the development of their COVID-19 vaccine. So it seems like they're looking at it from the perspective of this is a core part of their technology moving forward, what the company would be leaning on in order to deliver further vaccines.
Gotcha.
Friday morning coffee and lipid nanoparticles.
Well done.
Thanks for breaking it down.
Proud of me, Brad.
Yahoo Finance's own Anjalee Khemlani. Thanks so much.